Isizo sabathundu Anijalani to Elisa tuzisilamu lele Uloludaba
Hini yatiti yatete Abranaa So kuku seku obreku kusukuku ni ejemreku bekem me de ayemogude nanso Abranaa So nkomode etim ho so su abrobo nsuo beye boden ohuwe pamoja enya achechirech Abranaa So ado se metro nkropo aye hyew se kolebu ayarasafo kuku manne asore dom awru nyina sufre Abranaa So presby dom ba es Abranaa So asoko Abranaa So asoko methodist dom si Abranaa So enene kankan Abranaa So nene kankan Anglican den so se ahanso sara na Pentecost mentas enkunsu ageso aji babia akrache fua mo yakoto afi ne yede nampa na bu timumra metie adwumadi papa Paul awa mantem ono osin adikanfo Abranaa So yetie ne berima
no fi fire who Woto yemrade isa yema utumia Omeyi mu beye de Ya brabo beye fe Ne nupe no ama ya pabe Ye bie ye bro nyama ya kwabe Papa wo sikanso ni medi hiao Oko jesi chana wa breye mponyono Amemu oboni esi konto bohini We hu fi tempo a yesi koko
Elisa tuzisilamu lele Uloludaba
hini yatiti yatete Abranaa So kuku seku obreku kusukuku ni ejemreku bekem me de ayemogude nanso Abranaa So nkomode etim ho so su abrobo nsuo beye boden ohuwe pamoja enya achechirech Abranaa So ado se metro nkropo aye hyew se kolebu ayarasafo kuku manne asore dom awru nyina sufre Abranaa So presby dom ba es Abranaa So asoko Abranaa So asoko methodist dom si Abranaa So enene kankan Abranaa So nene kankan Anglican den so se ahanso sara na Pentecost mentas enkunsu ageso aji babia akrache fua mo yakoto afi ne yede nampa na bu timumra metie adwumadi papa Paul awa mantem ono osin adikanfo Abranaa So yetie ne berima
no fi fire who Woto yemrade isa yema utumia Omeyi mu beye de Ya brabo beye fe Ne nupe no ama ya pabe Ye bie ye bro nyama ya kwabe Papa wo sikanso ni medi di here oko jesi chana wa breye mponyo no amemo boni esi konto bo hini ehu fitempo ayese koko ona wo beka sem no ya hye won funu mu ma timemu fu na ye pray dollar bako sidi timinto drobo ayede davantinito the four crosses so I won't kakwa ye bedi so boys timinto Kenya Sabina Mamo Kwesi Yayare Hunyum Bina Ashe Makume Mama Ye And no do Hunyum na mitwo Kwesi Yayare Hunyum Bina Ashe Makume Muma Da
Ye Kota Tisha Any Broye Umrebe so ye vetu se bayre Mudi yedi Kwa jebesia na mone mabusia fu abeche
ye kwai no nya wo se ye ka na enye ma ye ka ne a wo se kwada no nsuya de enti wo refi se sukutan no abubu yeah you better fool where they kill you so corruption and dirty games and mo refi se emre ni nkafo yeah no say wo ye swafo e wo ye kan ni ya na mo si fo. But since the day you can't run rumble, who soon you will buy a bear set up for? And you don't who you na me too. Ara who you be na shame. Mama. Yeah. We are to you. We are now come. The drop one, drop back to me. Yes, you could see you man.
In the name of the Almighty God, we the people of Ghana, in exercise of our natural and inalienable rights, establish to ourselves a framework of government which shall secure for ourselves and posterity the blessings of liberty, equality, and opportunity for all. TNE. Wangase we the people of Achem. Wangase we the people of Isirim. Wangase we the people of Asante. Or say we the people of Ghana. Ghana nyo biadia. Ghana ye nyina yedia. Hi TVXY at Abranaa So enkomo midin edi wakatachi Kwame Afrifa Mensa. Ubetimi afemi Bombardier Field Marshal Squadron Leader Ranger Buffalo Huahin Royal. General Kabaka Bomfa de share ne mesechera de share me fra Santiago na me Huahin ti na stress on the Huahin Royal de Sheguvera. One that bears the spirit of our forebears from Kenneth Kaunda to Nelson Mandela, Leopold Senghor to Julius Kambarara Nyerere. Kwame Nkrumah ne Mensa Sabo mu nyina to sunsu mutimimu. And they say about Chichen Como, ewo Abranaa So TNE. In 1957, baby at Tenedi Ghana and Como Abranaa So. Varandem. You be kind of said yet here without fear, without favor. And you bet chiro and your ma so me will teacher Kojo fear her. Teacher Kojo akko around all across the country. Baby I so koko he. Yedika kachiram say Omina ya building no. It looks like Omine, we don't even know what we are doing. Yedi trip and pem to say sonson. Yakoya koko sechi mine. Debi a ebesi yedan. Teacher Kojo akko around akwa ye investigations bebre. Ama schools was sebio and the trees here can wasem everyday schools and the trees and there's a chere wade wa hana se we mu anhyewa na se wo nyo man bapa se na nioma no ye be chere wa hana ama wo ra anho se oman ba onyo oman bapa if so oman na ye chechere no oman no MPP NDC sa for 30 years ya bre ye see here national development plan. A long-term national development plan that is binding, that has continuity. And go for someone here. And we are no lawyer Oliver Baka and Abraham Bemoshe David Kakese so Ewofia. Yababeka a takra they fix the country in Semono and the change of the constitution, a new constitution for a new generation. What does it really mean? At the end of our constitution, mo yesi asesa no. And ye bedi sa nkomo ni nyina awa ha. Aha Abranaa So. Enkoba bia medame waba. Still, I remain the nondescript radical reformer. And I know Captain So who's a member unrepentant nka ho. So I am the unrepentant nondescript radical reformer. I came, I saw, and I fear nobody. Let me put it on record. I came, I've seen it. Almost say I should say I came, I saw, I've conquered. And that ma konkano. Metro, I came, I saw, I've conquered. But now, I've come, I've seen it, and I don't fear. So I'm saying it as it is. me ma me ne akosua no amesi ne agya hene ye nyina akoko fa amafo ma me da mo abansi ani ato aso.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah.
Always free, fresh, natural, mix, mineral, water.
You still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Intransigent position is not favorable to the peace and stability of this country.
Medasa woda so etia wo hwe eye Abranaa So obetimi join you on Facebook on TV XYZ obetimi akọ Twitter @okatechie.am anase eye TV XYZ on Twitter na nkomo na yedi no nso wa join but mami si so dua se o my way enye obi adea tienie Yadin komo bi say fix the country. Or mind ye hear national development plan. You hear a new constitution for a new generation. Adeba ko ama realizing say enye asem no aye kano and a young crofo na hi. Nemo enkrofo bi okrom ha they think say they are the rightful owners of this country. Tienie, am ka asem kiro. Omo je so omo na omo papa no omo na nanom ne Queen Elizabeth mo tena ye nunum ti. Omo no omo ofanom choro nkrata akwa na mo ofanom choro krata akwa na mesi agya hene na asefo mo ano koko a aka munya sika timi faxes ankrata no oman ni nyina ye dia sa attitude of look at the people now omo calling for fix the country no look at them say omo ye hey munya sa rough no are oman mo dia na any case sabio ye ka mo say politics is local and politics is majority majority ni ehefo and I amena wo kasai si ye ka about 70% of the people living in this country are farmers lawyer for representative do say a doctor for more representative do say and so farmers and money farmers and anka say bia o manu aka bia mo say hey mo kura no mo free hefa. Look, let me tell you something. On my way, we should get something very straight. Over here, no more person we intimidate you, no more Facebook, no more choro. You have 4 cents of dear and dear relevant. Hey, tie. Some say a lawyer for memoir, a doctor for memoir, a teacher for a mu amako school, my memoir near for the past 30 years here, and the munyama farmers and angas any side. So memo time for the past 30 years. Mona mo siasa mona mo call Cambridge ne Oxford ne hwan hwan ye nkobi. If you bomfa die primary ne bomfa early primary never. Na samo no amakọ Cambridge ne Oxford ma memo pa ni for the past 30 years and yes memo no munya na mo fa o man ne ma back ye je man. Akuyafo na je wo mo man. If say akuyafo ye ne do so okrom ha ye je man. Yabeka constitutional change in Wasem. We need a new constitution for a new generation. How difficult is this for you to get it? Ogo ka almost say, "Ana ukura free him. Mifu bomfachi as me buy enche." or mine a media equally as a Yawodia. After Yentie, Nana Dankwa Akufo, the president of the republic, and I know what in Sembi Tuja, Sir Eja, or no believe in wholesale approach to the constitutional review. Na acquire Professor Mills far so so your constitutional review, no, and really. Also, gradually, I'm beginning to believe that Nana Donye too honest a person. No, I'll say it as it is. It's okay. I open another as someone chairman, but I am beginning to believe the president is not who we were told to believe. Say, honest person. I don't think so. Maybe I show video until I say Nana Danko Kufuor honest. But before that, teacher Kojo will fear her. Mameko Namini teacher Kojo and to come very quickly. If we are running through or minor 21st century, 64 years after independence. Esuku adanye wo krom ha ensure tra esa nkola ponko fie enkola da so ti nuase in 21st century ya be chiro ni nyina teacher ko jakwa ba
opani meje so
now what say ni
adumarakwa
and I know you from this committee yes be na
is it why me fie so me bi wa ko ni abe ni
adai
opani so kan okra ho ehim
right
sanity
no mo ba no mo se why dey
omo nkwa na enim initially we say makọ be twice new first one me call omo say mo name no letter omo dey buy no omo say omo frame for an alleged professional misconduct
okay
say bronika say bibi alleged and I say ya tesem ni nyina so bia me call no so no kwasem ni omo ntimi anka hwe e dey alleged intelligence corona amate na so wateme ho asem ka che me so abubu afi ni yakotam papers bi na ye be ready eno de omo say omo fact wo ho de ma ye nam se no man kasa mo be kan de ma ya akere mi o mo se mateme ho asem bi enti mo be kan akere mi enu nti na me fa aka because ya makwan a me dwodwo me ho akra e na me fa aka na me ba amanchim ha enti mo nka tesem kro ne nkere mi enu nso obi antimi nka e na me se man ka tesem ne dia asem bie ni wa
wo de wo ko de lawyer ni ko
sure
akwa wa so de wo ti ase
na nka
so why you ready for them
what you say perception ne na wo teacher ni de ho ana anim no nti ene wo ba de enim se wonko ana aba betena ha ne nkeka nsem mu so nti
now so ko why ready
of course yes
my boy lawyer show moto
of course because initially me ba first day no ka kire me say mo de me be famra kwa so nti e ba be camera wo ho no
emra so de wo nko mra school
what you say
yes say opo bi onimra
me pa che what
na pe lawyer Oliver Baka mo
na one funny thing say
kwa yo jira soma men kasa me ba soma men kasa me ba ya ho de mo ye no ho e unnecessary or my way intimidation sa mo jame network around her am I intimate nko na faso obi ani so no kura wontimi mfansie ade ne e be record edu anwumra e be sa ade ato ho edi we de mo ye mfaso obi ani so get that in your head mfaso die bia ni so emwa mu nkosi hwe ensi wo sa anoche man we na ye ka sa wo be ye bibi different okrum ha wo kwami anoche o se ho ahwan anoche no wo ne ye ka so be sa dalegada wo akwa dia kwanimu intelligence woni sabi o ade na ultimate trauma politicians control anyhow who misbehave in this country anyhow dia hu hia na moye yati kroma ma MTN 4D sem hunu sabi o to internet ya wo free 10 cedi wo next one I say wo to 300 and something. There is nothing in between for the poor people. Moti wo mutimi in this answer mo ya no. Yet man telecommunication networks will chroma say mo mobile money end to end charges ya kan wasem akoto parliament for so many times mutimi kan wasem. Esem huna mudi ya there. Say mo be jam networks. Won get serious what dey ka no. MPP are buying this kind of intimidation tactics. It's not what we voted for you to come and do. Or my near Timunya Modia. Mun get it in your head straight. I will be a Timin kind of quencher, Mamuti Krumwasia, Mudin Sim Hunu, Bianca Venturemo. Mopa Monja many radie, Sim Hunu. Well, you are causing chaos. I
open he said an Americano. So you drew Honum no movie bisa our monsem. Tijuana, they are because committee no ma setting up no cry in the first place you're wrong. Because according to Omuamra Krano, Nipa is a fata sen committing a Jumuna, me Samano Chomono, and you are one at I
hear the quorum of the committee.
Miss say BBC Bassa. In Tijuana, Nina, and Omoyana, any lawyer objected to. And as I intend, and Menoka said, and send back who any war with me beside me. na we no mo te ho ana okwansi o mo ka che se o mo sere ya nka
o be so mo ko fa adwen
o mo be so mo fa adwen think excuse o mo afi na mo be fa adwen and yes okay ye de because ye twa kwa fin kran ye ba ye anytime anka ye ma nti ye one more time nti adwen bi abese mo fa no mo fa ene ye pie ene o mo ke ko mo tibom se de na o mo ye se de o mo sa frɛ ene ye ba na o mo start asem we kura o ma anyo ma adwen se nko mbetwim we nkenye lawyer asem ntinka ene lawyer ne menkasa na asem ne yensiesie no wa heya na nye boko na de we opani ma menkasa mi mekasa asem we because obi be kasa okwadwo na nka kwa de esie de ni kwan se okeka on den meka because adwenbone a ene etrimode ni trimupa a eta kire nti omode frame no enu nti na ma meka we no enya adwen pa so say yen kamera kwan so no mo de me fa ne pepepe yo so a anka me mebie bi nsem ha but adwenbone so nti no mo yesa se wo ko district wa America say opani me obi wo ho no ma sabi enka me ya MP ne sa because enema me ye wo ho enema me ye ma school because headmaster so mo te say ye frefrem sam say akwadwo wumum because obi anim say ento asumu sa me ne wo ka say me wo contractors bi a me wo NGOs bi aba on board school no since ye omo computer lab omo intimi ampegency order enne menya nkofo aye kwa akopegesi honom me ye ne ma bebre
ese wo boama development aba wo onete eye ba bia enkoye na ke ye ne be kire wa akwa ye ni ye ene wa ba be ye otamfo now tie ne ekwadwo who ready your national anthem or say God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. Be bold to defend forever the cause of freedom and of right. Who do baby say make us cherish, fearless, honesty. What himself go for bring to honest. One guy say, we teacher no say. Make us cherish, fearless, honesty.
So yen throw you ye beka.
O say Ghana for muntie Ghana for tibon koso sem na ye muntie ni na nka sem kiro. O say Ghana for you should cherish fearless honesty. If somebody is fearlessly honest, esa mo ni jesu obi ka no kore a kire tumi wo mo tworo ye national anthem no they knew sabi obedum bia there will be tyrants in this country. It is obi sware no ka no kore say the teacher kwadwo ka no kore na you should cherish some fearless honesty no. On Facebook o ma jame ya sa babak ne ko share ema me ya babak ama eye video no e ko nanim share ema obi ante no kore ha no kore fi Abranaa So on TV XYZ. Before see come back to a teacher kwadwo so no omaya ya timu ya chechire a da bia kokose chimai ya si school e free eye jeje rollers penso da bia ya si school si awali fame ko eye Abrewapon DA primary school na eja school fa ya sie omaya no ya yire ye ho asi such an ultra modern edifice ana eye Abrewapon DA primary school for Etimo Esuya there from 1952 and you see such an ultra modern edifice. Asante Achem North District in Abrewapon we need to muja kachew. Eni bumprugu yoyo. Eni armo, eni karaga. We ya Abrewapon Asante Achem heya mianka sama Asante Achem Krofa Adomfe Wenchi ayi bumfa chiase Asante Achem aya Asante Achem North District. Asante Achem Agogo, Asante Achem Konongo, Asante Achem Dumase. Sa mpotem heya Kumasi Accra Main Road yana sa ultra modern edifice isi. Wait. MP neba. Say ultra modern edifice school Abrewapon DA primary school. Efiri Kwame Ntabebre so yesi suku asi. Enso hwe ultra modern school ejankola ntim esua de. Yakoka wo se mienka. Da bia mo na mo siese mo develop man no radio ni TV so the development cost pa enso nipa no atefom ho no ultra modern school mo tim we school we me sure say Barack Obama ne makura be person beba bi is a school na fedodo akono dodo school papa we school akono ye kanso a enkrofo bi na omo ye 1% to okrom hana omo suse omo no papa na omo nananom kroni omo dia entie hiafo ma na efri bomfa chiase baaye no yen konkoda no they will not listen. Where your ultra modern school Abrewapon DA primary school for echo when a teacher kwadwo na mo a wo onveli say wo make sure say Ghana fo be hunu de echo so empanimfo so omo ntiase say teacher kwadwo kire ba bia ultra modern school we sie na campus akoye ni yie It will my friend say Omra a disciplinary committee. Nonsense. Nobody can intimidate anybody in this country. I have a question, and I don't know. Sometimes I get so disappointed in you. Sabio Yatikroma and Crawford, we should be citizens and not spectators. I implore you to be citizens. Citizens are not spectators. And when people want to be citizens and not spectators, the same people around you go after them and make sure so many. And I know Mamia Fiakoto, Mamia Fiakoto, Medica Kacho Soni Chibani, one of the Nyansafo in this politics, I hear you, Kuma, because Mama, a year NDC MPP, and Temo Dontem. And I know Mamia Fiakoto said education minister should report a year teacher Kojo to a year despite media, not despite media in Unity. Obia reporting to a net and reporting to China. Or report to Cranky Anuntum. I want to be forced myself about a year teacher Kojisono. Fameko a year Mipom Takrase, DA Primary School in the Upper West Akem district of the Eastern region. Anna a year and Crawford Etnesia dear. Yanko Mipom Takrase. Ultra modern school. What an ultra modern primary school. Mipomo Takrase, Upper West Achem in the Eastern region. Almost a Muntibida, said teacher Kojonam, who will be some force. Now, some you almost will develop your mind. Maybe I make us a school a moon. And a teacher Kojosu will call round. Actually, baby, a school no war, said your school na ye, said a bay and Bako developing. I can only for 1 day. Ese ka mobɔ na ba so office ono kura na eboa mo amma hunu ba bia mo wetimi akoye adwuma no na mo de age mo samba election time mo se monti ase ne sei we e mipem Takrase DA primary school in the Upper West Achem edio ba bia mrantie enkolati krom ha esua de enie enkola ba bia o muti sua de enie empanimfo esusu o mo develop kuroi ye be free ye koye university free na sabi o be university free enyan kola we de be free primary ho aba JHS abasi na ko ayi secondary school aba university ho na hwe the state of condition kola we timu sua de mo se mun tebida si e ka no kora kire mo. Is this development? Okaka wa mo say Ghana there is a democratic country. No, Ghana is not a democratic country. Ghana belongs to a tyranny group who thinks that they are the rightful owners and rightful to the throne of this country, and any other person should keep quiet. Ghana is democratic. This is not democratic. This is abuse of human right. If much were my women after 64 years of independence, this is why Crawford Tenesua there. It is an abuse of human right. We need a national development plan, a long-lasting national development plan. I remember time frame. Ebema enye sabio na yaye we kakra ne de ansa akoso akakra we ba won tro we dia so say national development plan na state say in the next 2 years eliminate all primary schools here under trees, and in this dilapidated state eliminate here. No government will be able to defeat. Osware asem no ya kan muntie nie suku we obama ba ko bi school we obama ba ko bi Yababa back ni akwa hwe schools ahodo ena me dem ba rura no me se o hwe sa eje program we ne na se obu amfu leadership the kind of leadership substandard leadership that has been given to us ogoka almost say China is not a democratic country. Medical kachiramo I will prefer any day anytime China which is undemocratic bankolantina in this conditions you and here say makwa ma se bi obi amekansem huru in the media nti mo say China is undemocratic. What is democratic about this? What is democratic about Adeya Mushwe Sisi Munkan Chename? What is democratic about Sadia Weya Mushwe? This is a straight jacket abuse of human right. A better than Sankola way to me and your mind and what door. Was all in a woman, were mining grinning home. The state of condition what Timushian. How would this child die for this country? How can this child be patriotic for this country? Yebusamo. Musimunti bida. 1% leadership na muti kromano. Musimunti bida. Si ya kano kora chenamo. because moment nyina gu abrochire amo ahia fo no nso omote ase ono ye fa nyamo ye fa nyamo yatimi abrenwohye mo amamatimi believe say o ye MPP a odi ano no o ye NDC a it fix the country na nkofo bi titi Facebook churochuro nsem hunu yesi afro obi ho awan hama o tiri na ye o papa na anu ya Victoria Hammer nua boy no ye fense ho awan hama o tiri na ye na anu ya o papa wo yesi onya vice president ne former president mo mba na yase because o papa belong to the one of the 1% of this country no ye free bomfa chance be hia for man de ye pese position ye ho politically na say bi o papa position ho politically no ya de bone anamu ka sa mo kwa na mo rightful heir to the throne of this country ani ya ja o man na mamo na motiwa na mo ye mo ho abrofosem ana me ye lawyer so hey mo kama nutum lawyer why free mretenti amamu afu amabuei lawyer for die ni de ne yempe a doctor for amamu ni yempe amamu any plan any direction amamu any continuity the bufu afu anopai no because me ti say here for we so ase ana moto na mukika nsem hunu si ebe hwehwura wutimi hwehwura obi an ne hwehwura ne chana ka kiro pain koko bisa bomfa chia se ne ka kiro bisa oso amene ka kiro akoso abene wa ba wo ye na adweso be bibia wutimi hwehwura na ne hwehwura ne chana yesu wawu tisha ko yemra back to the studio
opani
oko rounds oko hunu sa ne ma we nyina ede na inspire ma ye wadwe se obekọ round akọ twetwa sa ne ma we
okay beginning sa videos we utwa ye no eye videos me man kofuo bi say teachers do you know say oman we na e wo na teacher for nkasa only say GS for wo mra bi a teacher ni kwan say or granting interviews to the media obekasa the enkoyi actually media house
our GS mra
of course yes uni right say obetwitwa sa na ma we enkoyi actually ba opani me nka sembi emra ye mra ba me eye nipa ntini ye mra nya mra ntini ye nipa emra ema nipa ho nto ne de mi ni sa amra ne so yes me ma dweno na ne mebu sa amra ne so emra ema
very positive defiance
of course and sometimes you bro focus say be say sometimes for the change to occur no rules must be broken wa wo maten omu nyina pia najo opani omu pia najo no mo ba najo 10 o lo ke opono 9 enkora de odi kan duru kwan na no e wo se gate mu ne nyina enim se e fa gate mu ne kofi oduru gate na ya lock no a comfort ane so e na omu kun de odi kan the next day omu sa akwa bonti omu ba comfort omu so ya sa lock gate e na omu kun ye ye kun ya ma ne ka ba ko the last one duru ho na ya lock gate no wa nyina ha me ye nkunu e na o jump wo ye nyina enim se ye mfa wo so e na ba fie na emu wa jump wo saving a life ade eche no pa wo befu se oba ne jampe wo ana wani beje se ne nkwa eda so wo honom wani beje se ne nkwa wo ho na emu wanfa gate mu ne ba wo jampe wo enu bi na meye no de meka nyina akosini se ade na ye no kore no aye be ma nipa ho ato no na de meka but omra na wa ye ato honom no se ma nipa ho nto na mi ni sa amra ne so Ghana mra me yeti ase akora bia wo right to quality education
we de mo hwese se ye Pojini Islamic Primary School ultramodern primary school a wo mo Pojini Islamic Northern Region ebi ankolati esua de enie ompani fo no
makonyo de gugu form no saa enua no
enua na gugu form na ye o makonya
o betena so
de o mote so no de gugu form no
o betena so
eno na o mote susua de in this country
we afeu ebi we mu na se we kura de wodan a mo de ya bomu hyem nsuo to aye momo ebi etan kura chense ebi etan chense na me
get o man we mu see develop man
obi bisa me say na kwadwo we nyina wo ho na den na dada nyina ma out ana NPP aban ya na bisinam se no nya NPP aba e wo ho dada NDC wo so na e wo ho dada na ya ye mra se a teacher fo ntimi nkasa
enti no mo nka enti ana manya radical person
when the camera ekọ schools na be se obi se teacher fo de ekọ so obi abedwane
we akroma DA basic school sikuma odobembra kwa Central Region akroma DA primary school enso to ye baby Ghana mkola wo mu benyina be leaders of the country baby o mu tisua de enso ye se develop your mind saka what development
na mi ntwawa no na onima comment bi obi be ma ye ne say minim say de meye no e unlawful Minimum say or say when say aban bibi with the intention of sanya ma we na e yo no say when say Ghana ni ba bia right to quality education na the ordinary akwa no right to quality education
and me no America was
no on to mra meboa me na me dey about hwe wo se wuntimi nya unka se wuntimi nya wo mie wa no na nso hwe action na wo nya wadwen se obeye na Ghana fo no ana temamufo ni bi se omo wotima man kwada no enti kwadwo beka no ko ewom kire yen na ye kakra ye betumi no ye mo ankwada no mintimi fama no meka ne sa keke se aha sai e wo se evidence eba
and evidence ni nie
na me dey ba so a wo se wonte ase na woni ma wo de hosem de eya wo ye dede wo social media se wonte ase ne ye kwaku ma anu ba no adwa santo aba no
ye woni bi no ni no ni bie no wo defend a very stupid system
ono na se wo gu ne party ani ma ono no wo party
no ojo bi wo ever oyo
wo political party
wo meto MPP Messi Ejahine makasa se mo kokwasi osaje ne ko bisa hwan Ejahine is Ejahine is a fearless person kodusu dwabe ne ko bisa do ma asabio adusu dwabe gina ye me papa 1962 no kosua boxing bae sometime every bomfa achiase na wo ko eye all the way to asiwa ono pe na wo ka ho intercity ni sweet mother kasa kese mienu on start bomfa junction driving na me ne wo kasai kwasi osaje anwumere wo suro so obeye sa campaign na Messi Ejahine timi so ne sa no atenesim no mo nam no mo ye campaign me wofa ya enkura free finance ya no wuye ya enkura free for onsuro hwe but me nyine ya me bedu ba bi na musa se ale na mema sa de wo ya chechire ma adwene se wo ya MPP ni nti no kura da wa ntimi nka wo ya NDC ni nti no kura da wa ntimi nka na no kura no nim oyo wo furu bedu soro wa ana hu se ye occult group I'm telling you Otibo mfachi ase odwe se wo ya MPP ni
nyibia
Otibo asankragwa odwe se wo ya NDC ni Uti eye tumuja kacha adwe se ba ofuru bedu so wa na abehunu se ye occult group
nka ho
with a followership ye bebusa se wo papa ne hwan ansa ne ma akwan akura ma seat wo ho o godfather ne hwan such a nonsense system hwe eye se bebi enkola tisua de we ye young ayi dankpaji edin bo ho so dankpemili as primary we are Tamale South constituency we omu school omu timusua de young dankpemyiri as primary we suku a omu timusua de nsuo to hwe de suku a omu timusua de o asu ya see develop my yadika ka kyerem say ye hia eye national development plan Oman ya develop MPP ban wa to NDC project agu. NDC ban wa to MPP project agu. No makwa akoye foforo if say 10% na wo ho no party ba ko no adi awie. Etieso mo contract foforo. Yati koma ma road minister be jaha. For those of you who are not you are not in we are gone far. So you have to follow us. Supersonic. Hey, road mister, you are not in touch. Well, when you saw my yetimi, a choir, a wagon, and you 67,327 kilometers. 67,327 kilometers. Only about 67,500 kilometers. A choir, wagon, and you know, including baby, oh, quite anymore. A world standard, a kilometer of an asphalt road. 1.5 million Ghana cedi. The more here Oti region. Pomfrey basic school. Ketekrache she school no ankola team ultra morning school ankola team usua de. Oko company for see NTB da. Wo say wo man no. Nipa bone for the propaganda do o ma we yanima 30 years. Yeni plan. Wo mo man ko school ni bi. Na wanya ehia form obrofo na wo motiase ho na wo madwene nye no ya adwene ne nye and I'm part of it. Yes so ye MPP ni ntianu anu na wo gu ma aba hey you guys should be careful. Kwa yo kasa ne nko
na asasem na mo kase ugu ma aba ani mas na me ba o obi say so many comments na me receive here all the side videos we to almost say you are making the government unpopular by asem ba kwa na me bisa say wa ba ni timi fa plane kwa bruchiri ko ka kire broni na wo susu se me di video ni to obehu se ni kroma say ni say or pebosia or penny didn't near bobosia or bobosia because of us or chester or chero
right
wouldn't be near man going into our bobosia now bobosia and your BS will be good in when mass and will be making unpopular and no one are making one popular well pebosia and you're not making one popular na me de na me de to se ne man ko ne beye no se o ka kire me se de me de to hono no won ti ase se me de to me make one popular na that me say bia wedding kind de sa de na ko gisika
ana wa meye
enu nti na wusuro se obi behu because other than that it doesn't make sense so we ka me say me the way to me make one popular na yet o ma we mu no we a teacher for no ho ya na ye me ya me say o teacher ya yo me say slaves because won ti me nkasa enema se fata se akande se fata se o de kira de ma de kira ko na ni mu no eni ho and so you say chirade no we a magician and now what one way din na also won kasa me master a report me ma woman ba ku be ye oba amanchim krum ho no me say we kromani na wakotena buchi kakra e wo mo be boa nkwara no and of friend ka je say kwadwo ye ade bi na ade nda e obi zan say kwadwo se textbook bi ni ho na we ni we nsu ni ho no no kre asema ka che ma me ne say na teacher for na aka no mo ye den no mo chirade because omo nyina ye din omo nkasa nti ene kwadwo wakasa de a ene wo so ye din na wo bre na me chirade ne say at the end of the day, no mention the any keke. I was teaching and learning, and effective. I was any passing so here. And near man, me the better that year, any one day, I'm not teaching and learning materials. Then you are telling me, say, mention, say, it's a media. Oh, reason is say, I bought so many so media jacket. Media jacket 20 days. When I sign a contract, sending Kodawasa as a mount. Assassination so also by Mamma second yam, the bedroom we are with Yamaka. Would you be quite an assassination so no one, Mamma second? Adia chena ba na me no ya na wo papa masum sa de na me no ye because I was me do na me nwura na sekan ya de ba me wo henfa akane ye se fata mfa hwe ba bia nkwara tete wo so ye education hwe eya na MPP fo ntie ni me to aba nyina ma MPP na no kre ho ane aka hwe 3 times na mato aba Ghana ha ni na me to ma MPP me to ma na adu because me teacher ni na adu ma me tiase say education
ne priority
it means we come akoma me fa ka free akra esi kumase me fa bi free kumase esi oboase e na me fa bi free oboase kwa amanchem ansa na me ko register to abama NPP enti wo do NPP an NPP nchen me anka owo bi ba ya anka me wuo kwa so what you say ye ka ne said ye tie na ye wo teacher ni na wo se wo join NPP wo nim sa ade ne ye nka obi ho a e na bebre na dwom se ade na wo kan NPP time na wan kan NDC time na me sha ade kirase 2017 me patcho wana na wa abe
na nado
enu nti de won te ase ni ntie ni yi obi anta obi o ana menka nkire wo se ana menkogina ba bi nka se suku dan na ase ni nyina NPP fo ba na mo se ni nyina bara obi wo ho panyin tina fie masifo mfo hwe there's no way abitimi aka say we wa be na nado firi mo ye ne dan wo president of the country ubebo ni din wo ye pani owo fie sa mama mahama na wo so anka mebo ni din enti me ye ne dan ana na nado ma me hu say education dada koma so fine oba ye watache SHS waye ni free obanya bi kobi me banya bi kobi emu adwo fine ba me ka je say ongu SHS o mane wo ho ba na nado amya te ase sika wo ho a ye bitimi di ato so na emum ye to so na enye tertiary asem basic nenye foundation na ye weak na nado ejai basic no koye tertiary e say na tie e te se me no wote no wasi dan wo Ghana ha ma me na me hwe so na wakwa kwotena buchie dan ne ye wo dia wo sika mu no dan ne ye wo dia ba me na me hwe so minim dan ne condition chen wo wa we see wo dan no enti so kwotena buchie 10 years na se wo ba back na wo ba ya na ka che say me dan ho ayefinti me ba be painti nya botre uto painti dan na be ye fe di otwam bi ni say wo dan ye fe na emu me dan foundation ye me na metim me na nim de ekoso
ni be bia crack ni nyina
na do mpa cho kira de Minister of Education kira de GS for penny for kira de district director so mo kira de me pa cho hwan na kira de
wona kira de
enti me minimum kra ne condition chen mu enu nti na me kira wo say we nkoyie enti yenye foundation no ansa na yakoyanim penny for say ye de ehia ansa de ye de fata nenso we de ase ye de fata ansa na be ye de ehia
ye dey pay vote nti.
That's the only way. And you bet me say be how deep vote into na yes because when we say basic and kwara ntimi nto aba nti SHS for na be tertiary for na be to aba nti na because other than that no it doesn't make sense obe jai basic no akwa tertiary free never.
Wa yo nim sa eye ngoma we ye adamanim. Yeti ase say constitution amosom nti ase me say be sesa constitution ne asesa ne chena we need a developmental constitution and not a political constitution. Professor Mills set up this commission Kwayo under education page 46 or say the national development plan should develop a long-term education policy that will ensure greater stability in the educational system. B, forestall in particular the frequent changes in the curriculum and duration of educational programs. The duration for junior and senior high school education should be fixed and entrenched in the constitution. Say a name and this about was here 4 years. We about here 3 years. Constitutional Review Commission say yes, stating it categorically entrenched in the next constitution. Say Sadia no ya dem kwala na gura to preni yenyai. Okosi say not allow the politicization and manipulation of the education system according to the pleasure of the government in power. Omakanwa say yancho constitution for front year fanye. We will say ensure that any change made to the duration of the education system would consider the availability of facilities and teachers. Omakanwa see a new constitution ebechoro. We will say establish an independent body to manage the education sector so as to insulate the sector from political influence and manipulation. Simple. We need a new constitution. We will say address the many issues that surround the school feeding program, ensuring that it is well structured and sustainably managed. Messi yebe here new constitution. Sa sakawa constitution we yempene chena constitution among crofobia feel say omo first class citizens of the nation yempe. We will say extend the capitation grant to all children. Yancho constitution for to ensure the enforcement of the free compulsory universal basic FQ program as provided in the constitution. Etienne free compulsory universal basic education no ye here constitution ebe make sure say akwala bia wo school man why they will go school. We will say foster the extension of the FQ program to cover secondary education and substantial increase in the level of subsidy to tertiary educational institutions. One gas among tertiary free or subsidy. And so on political expedience in tea. Adiano senior and so also we will say address the security and safety concerns of the children in schools. Security and safety concerns. Yes, Adiano and Kolane da form hono basa and Kolatin. This is security threat to the Ankola. We say we need a new constitution. A new constitution that will address the high cost of education in private universities. Where Professor Mills the moment yes, our Constitutional Review Commission you or more recommendations or make here or say scrap the professional certificate courses in the educational curriculum since the employers are more interested in candidates with degrees. After you catch us here new constitution also on TSA. Me say your Constitutional Review Commission solutions to the problems of this country were say. Was ensure the progressive introduction of free education to a higher educational levels as provided in Article 25(1)(c) of the Constitution. Although that provision should be expunged from the Constitution to avoid litigation. We also grant universities autonomy from the public procurement process since it is very bureaucratic and causes delay. Also ensure that the private universities are allowed to access government grants on research to reduce the cost of education for students who attend those institutions. We also address the need of the comprehensive policy on science technology for the country. It will make a roadmap to solving these things. I can was Adaho 11 years in Ghana for some fanya.
Na se we nipa adwenda trim na se ade wi a wo kan na se nya wo de na se wo mfo se bitafra che na de na ha. Yeah. De na ha. Adaho Ghana for some fanya adwuma. Na opani we enema bi you see ahometena reho na bon. I don't know how our programming kofoni bi adwen. You see and your programming kofoni bi adwen amna kwa say once who belong to this particular political party na assembly free obi owo opposition ho no monko ade we say e won say e adwenbone sa na aye o madwen no enti if atames ho ne bae atames nsusie ni tirimu po no na adwen ni nsusie no enu ntime ye NPP ni efiri ni ho ba ne sa na aye o man no hwe can you imagine say okobe on say e ya NPP no ye ka say mo na oye program kana o ka say mo amasai mo ehiafo ne ayi no masai mo na mbekọ akoto aba omuye mu say na makoto aba man ka sem kire me call round so na me hu o madwen ya program o madwen na nkasa I tell you enyo mo fault ya program o mo from say o muntime nwene woni me say more na understanding of politics na say and I said they say belonging to either NPP or NDC.
Okay.
Baby, I do almost say MP sika or the baby bibini on one bottom sika. It say MP amayamana and yeshi will be the genie sika no se one yamana and say we were near Bonnie. So Yama Kakra, the SC done a senior. What you say, Mrs. Sano, what you say, oh, money idea be out. And me, that's why I'm thinking, say, is that the reason why one person will be developing education was our rural areas? Yes, because other than that, it doesn't make sense. They come there, condition. Inside your firm. When inside school I'm na for so many years almost see school near there one man na ICT our timetable so mun chire bi da. Through me and I'm coach school no computers ma kuma 10. Mun chire bi da. Na omo ye dem no musi ICT no. Ba na penifo ba ho be hu. Election time obi aba ho be hu. MP okrom he ma me really asem we nchire me master pe on pe we na meka sim we na ye ma wore ho ye ma ho mete. Na me se me nka ba me ka. Yebe makwan meeting. Yes, school amewo amanchim DA primary. School no class 1 and kwan number 87 in one class. Me class 4 and kwan number 65. Your master ko kachire then MP no also had gone MP apia penkra say was rena anka here classroom blocks because and kwan overcrowded with them honom. According to me master na make say me master boa me boa. Say me master baby obi na wo tie me America no kura no wonte ase a omra. Me master kachire me say Okonwu apia penkra ka kire ne say on chop formality in the name of the school. Omo fan copy fans. E mesi sa school blocks no kan. O chop letter ne de command no. O de command no initially omo agree on 4 unit classroom block. Also o be 2 weeks time apia penkra fa ne say oh omra nyame adum sika ni biaba. Na sika na e baaye no obesi 3 units. Fine. Ona o share wo bo so besi 3 a e dan sini enko. Can you imagine say apia penkra to foundation and twa blocks be over 16,000 blocks and one on me master according to me master intra me bo me master din no me headmaster catch me say since I did go home almost getting to a year blocks ni go school park so me wura efu kata so e da ne forest anisa na me say master say adan o catch me say apia penkra say oye we ni wie no on fan ko kan che DC no on na beto aso. And I say what true letter in the name of the school Yakobo. Also they are fans. And I say, oh baby, I would want to meet Biominti DC better so. Can you imagine say apia penkra the car? Ebe sere master to say blocks no makuma 50 echo. And I say really? My master catch me say we dey enyo no fault me na me ma akwan nti na me say no enyo fault. And
na ma akwan.
Nti na ma akwan enye wa.
Na obi atworo Moses Ohemi atworo bibu a o say another programming strategy is that they say, oh, even the peace we have is enough.
Of course, yes.
Nonsense. Of course. I think Ghana is a peaceful country. And Crawford and Teddy Ecoso around them, no, I say. No, my
peace, no. Wow, best sorry, I
will say a peace, no, one, no. Yes. I want to, and then command a Benjago. Oh, yes. Yanko, and go for line, so association, whiny, over 30 seconds, maybe more than that, whiny. Collins family ni enkoya nante
me pacho adwuma na wo ye no ye ni shop papa da bia me wife fra o say in NDC ni be o mo say o mo fra na say ma o da emfa no ntunche ba de mpesa me ka kire Ghana politician dey say be en kwasiafo ye ni nyansa say wo to say wo ntimi nkobọ bosin aka bia wo de kwa ye adwuma na wo kwa no debi ase container na okwa ya container no uye container ni we ya fon na container na kwisugo na empty mutimi kwa bobo saze mu dibeti hospital na ma besi no uwie na sika no so asa it is sika no mo de fage ne ya chance bi ni adwuro o man wa ya ye ntia se
bedase o mu chedi sika no o mu chedi o mu de fahe o mu chedi o mu ankasa tena se no ma create problem na mo ho no ma mo contract no mo diska no o mu chedi. Hey, Monsieur Mawe Sika wo mu mo. Hello, Wine.
Hello.
Wine.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Wine. Me ba cho. Ah, you soldier for nanti, ya nanti tete.
Me da se pa se adi juma we no. Me my problem is I want you to deal with Osiadoye any sa
awaje yi papa free so me need time for yin free so na yanka developmental issues o sanko for ya body omo to omo ye political agenda people omo no adwuma ne say omo ye political langards political langards omo adwuma no me I don't have time. I have time for development of this country. Ye movie wine ye Fix the country, the tia. Monte, and fix the country. And I say, one I see ye de kumbrakoye. Why you?
Hello?
I want you on tea and can't wait, you know. Now, highest you. She. Hello, why you? Hello, why you? Line a jam. Hello, why you?
Patrol,
Why?
We patrol. Hello?
Oh, yet you, brother.
We patrol. You're more cano. Yes, I saw when we if Yami, and one only two at the end how much. Yes, need to how much. But I mean,
Medase. Yakuanim, Yanante. Why
hello?
Yea, why
Yeah, but you take up him because I feel a flower.
Okay, a flower faminante.
You, Yanama say any of my palm ye. Teacher called you Yamin Shrow. There be a meet you, Miss I follow. Near teacher called you a no. Don't say, directors no more district in Mono. Say, never be because you see, and I saw more answer repair, and I saw Oman Catape. Not to say, I quite say, Omuku, I bind anyone, and to Omon pay my teacher any beer or war in the district, move and Casa. And I say, Embigu, and anyone say, and I saw maybe more minute because a teacher go to you be beer. Directors no more so original, Omon Batita go to direct. District directors no one on Beba. And the district director, Pia, say, ni teacher Libya and Koyi BB and good in the music. And then I'm a teacher the phone I did, and any teaching Kwa, or connecting sectors, what the same problem.
Obiasro, Crow, Obiasro, Awadi, Senior, Crow, Missy Obiasro, a who, Naman Crawford, as she said, my ma. Politician create a fear factor, making it look like, Okasa, and where your baby, and your baby Banyasi. Some of that no sisi manfo ni da bia say adi manfo ni sika nyafu na development and some yen mo ntoa so da bia ma develop eye o man so radio ni TV so nkwa na ehunu no ukọ ente sa ye ni plan munya akotena seat ni mo tena sise ya de won trim eye se de obeche sika die enye how to develop the nation. Where my last caller why ni?
Hello, okay, Jeffrey Val.
Yay.
Oh, but the Yaman Cow, no, it's only teacher could judge my palm, yes, woman Ghana.
That's it.
You pound saying, when you see their support near Tay.
Oh, boy, for support beyond actually. Do about what to a man pipin and this Bobois. Wait, Obada, sorry, now go for about Facebook. And I got a chair, more for me political party, must have from pipin and this one. There will be an argument. I agree with the whole, and your money now. But I say, brother, I want you open last call. Okay, I want you to last call about why you?
Commander Yensu,
I use you. Permanente.
Mia, Ghana, you know what I am. Now, I'm on phone. I think it's a process. The 2010, and that was a mess. Revenue management bill. The young Kufu Kumam Castle, Western Virginia is 10%. I was in that development. Being a uncle from a few which I said, oh my boy, there's some about Western and I'm a baby. And me for something for the Castle Kuma, at least you one bus for the Takari.
They say Western region 21st. O dia ayi takrade mrantie no hia na mutim no o ma na asa da kreti o ma shada pa na kreti me ba be ka kire o de enti o ma kreti bra betie bi na so obu amfu na obu mfu kina
oye city pa omwo no
wa no dia ya brofo sam oye city ba munika pre I'm telling
so na go for accommodate go for kuro ni
Obuasi are free 1897 yet to go to 124 years kura o hem futuro
ko Dubai ko so ko for eda koma o Dubai
me da se senior me si wo mo share no mo kreti o ayi takrade port no takrade wo ma we baby ese ke develop people number 1 takrade me ba what 21st fix the country the mo be cancel bi a kire na mo bo mfu a mo bu mfu bio takrade na di Kenya first port 1922 say according Gordonsburg. It's one and European goods in our faba. You be can be a me say some buamfo takra deport no 80% eye brunidia you be can some match hey tie you can some match no mo wa brocheri de ntia mo de neoma ba ne bo dendende wo port no say port no nya Ghana dia wo about 80% you obi dia broni bi dia ko mo am say you be bia mo nya mo hunu de ekoso obi antimi hunu hwan na sa by papa ba ho abai papa ba krom ha say the people's government, the people's revolution. I can tell you say bibia okroma bia will be renegotiated. One thing you maybe ase mo. When you remember back before say remember our last comment no. Abaje Nana Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ene eye mpanimfo bi hia ye. We say wonye constitutional review in wholesale any. Abaje was a video na farmer me na who was a video no. Okay, who we are circle back. Saba kuna aiye wakaye no de be ma me bad ubo we wi abraba kana me ni nkomo. Okay.
I don't believe that the Constitution is the work of the President of the Republic. For the President to decide in the comfort of his study that he is satisfied that there must be a review of the Constitution, and that by that process engage the process of constitutional review. I think the Constitution is the work of the body politic of Ghana. And if anything else at all, it should be at the very least the Parliament of the Republic at any one given time that will stand for to say that these are matters which we...
Me say Nana Ado either say enema ni bi wo ho a all kano ne atwura ma ne say onkonkoka no unbelieve in it and I say dishonesty say oka we na ade achi a no waka china tie asem no oka ani o say Nana Ado say he does not believe say the review of the Constitution, you know, president na say initiate this process. Tie brofo ni pa, e ma brofo na da. O mo de brofo na biri enu so 30 years okroma. Tie brofo ni. Nana Ado say I don't believe in the review of the Constitution. Say president na so initiate that process. Tie abaji sama video ni bi oni entre ni
Review of the Constitution, and that by that process engage the process of constitutional review. I think the Constitution is the work of the body politic of Ghana, and if anything else at all, it should be at the very least the Parliament of the Republic at any one given time that will stand for to say that these are matters which we think should engage the public attention so that there can be a collective. But for the President to say he's satisfied that there ought to be a review and therefore engage the process, I thought it was flawed. I said it to the Constitutional Review Commission when they had the good grace to invite me to give my views on the matter, and I have not changed my view. I think that the constitutional review, which involves what, 200 is it? No, but there are. But it's in fact it involves a review of some. But some. Yeah. You don't have a constitutional articles.
Tiwa peniwe ya diwe. No, yanka no kuro mao. I don't want to believe this is Nana Ado speaking. Nana Ado said I don't believe in the review. No, about you babo one, but what is this? Why are people why? I don't yanka no kuro mao. Nana Ado said the review of the Constitution belongs to what the body politics and Parliament should be the one. And he does not believe a president should initiate the process of a constitutional review, and that is his position. Abaji Famiko November 15th, 2008, IEA debate in the Northern Region, where Professor Adai Mensah, the then Vice Chancellor of University of Ghana, Ebusa Nana Ado question on November 15, 2008.
Thank you very much. First of all, once again, fellow Ghanaians, it's good to be back here. We want to thank again the IEA for this program, as well as my colleagues around the table. I think the question is very apt. Definitely, after 16 years of operating a constitution, especially since both the major political parties in our country have had an opportunity to work it, there are several matters that have come up for discussion. And my way forward is that those issues, we will put a constitutional review commission in place very soon after taking office to go around the country collecting the views of our people to see how strong is this demand for reform. There are matters that all of us know about. Ministers in Parliament, should they come from Parliament? The powers of the Attorney General, should they be separated? The issue as to whether or not we should have a Prime Minister rather than a Vice President, like many of our neighbors do. The term of the President has come up. Is 4 years the ideal term for us, or are we talking 5 years? We've got the question of the election of district chief executives. Is that something that we want to see, or we want to have them appointed? These are some of the issues. We're talking, for instance, also about the creation of regions. We have at the moment very stringent provisions for creating more regions. Should we have looser provisions? I think these are the matters that the Constitutional Review Commission will take before our people. And if the answer is in the affirmative, that yes, there is a widespread demand out there, then to initiate the processes in the Constitution for amending the Constitution. That would be my response to what you had to say, Professor.
You know, we can always sing about love. We can always dance. Yeah, we have to address some issues in our societies, in our country. What from? This is what? In abundant waters, the fool is thirsty. Baby, me free. I don't care, no, yeah, plenty. Abro, esayare sabian su abro nyayare shacho kwa manone. Abro media koko su abro benu mi lecture manone. Abro titi engineer su abro be ya kwa chacho kwa manone. Abro sasi yesika su abro yesika chacho kwa manone. Abro kani ansono su abro nyabidi bi fema fufu. Abro esinu platform na abro fakoto put the media there. I'm thinking aloud and I'm thinking deep. Am I alone or you are with me? Let's chase these troubles away. I'm thinking aloud and I'm thinking deep. Am I alone or you are with me? Let's chase these troubles away. Old folks with old mentality. Give their youth opportunity.
But as I said, what I saw, XYZ, Abranaa So nkomo. Eti wa penny oyese Nanado in 2008 says Oba set up Constitutional Review Commission. Professor Mills has set up the same Constitutional Review Commission, you know. TNA. In fact, Professor Mills a crown can set up Constitutional Review Commission. Ohunu de nyansa in what Nanado said. Opa, you better bomb video of Professor Mills' answer on the Maya was a review. I hear debating. One kasa me ba set up Constitutional Review Commission. But what here Nanado assemble ka unu say Nanado assemble ka ni nyansa wom and was setting up review commission. And then Nanado say he does not believe in the process now President Mills faso. Okay, me here come you. Teacher, for me and the name break him right ba. Abraham Moshe and lawyer Oliver Baka, David Kaka says in the house, Yabeka Ayata the 21st. Any change of the constitution was
Kakra meet me, I can say a teacher for more man with more doors on power. Monkwam vote to crank it, me will be to me. Share the idea mono at che. Samen kasa no monkasa. Mechra debi, minim the age I come. Sasa de yakama no atumu na mo brena monye magicians and so ye mam wakadi esefata se monfanchra de so ye se monkyere man kwara ntwampa ase no. Kasa. Ne ye ma me no mi no. Na wo so temamuni na wo bre te se me no. Wuni sika wo de wo babekọ abruchire suku. Wuni sika wo de wo babekọ sa suku akese wo Ghana ni bi. Anka me ne wo de ye se bitafra che saito no. Anka ye ni ye anka ye betimi a benefit no. Wo so me kan wo ka kire me se ye wo party, ye me party nti ye nkasa no hwe mpanimfo se bitafra che we de mani mu aye so bo to abro a wo tan yem. De mo ye no. Etichafo de mo ye no komkom na amaye no na mo ye no. Me kasa kire me se mu nua wo me kasa kire me se me ba. Media me be mu nchen an said the oman ye no no wo ba da ben wo ba da ben wo a wadi 30 years na akasa so 30 years fu ntimi nkasa mo amache mo amadi 20 years no so amuntimi nkasa na afie mi amaba no so ameka no kuro no munim se ye no kore wo san no kore hu wi akugina so redem abompa ise nyame mbra wo kwoto aba no ballot paper na Nyankopon fo ni taso ballot paper na fo ni taso de wo to ma no a wani tu ase nkoye no ye nkasa wate obi anka se ye party A ana party B na se no party B a wa ba power bi a wo ka ho bi mo nyina mo ya mambofo mo ka ho na o man na duru sei e na ye mfa ni nyina nto nche ye nkoye nim mesra mo monkasa you meet me account.
Are you fix? What's a fixed GES? Is that
GES?
Who can fix the country now?
Opening fixed GES, yes, subset of
fix the country.
What I say?
Or maybe I'll say be bright the corner. Obviously, a couple of us brighten the corner where you are. It's whole education sector.
What I say?
And I also see I'm fixing her.
What I
say? It's a carpenter for us. Remember, may fix the carpenter.
It's meaning I can't man now. Fix the country.
But that's for you. Nyaku bocho di amponshira a teacher for you. Now you need dopa. What's one of there? Or you're fearlessly honest. Obeka no kra chere Ghana mpanyinfo me dan mo aba meba Abraham Bemoshe common sense family leader David Kakase Save the Nation ono so de dia nemu na lawyer Oliver Baka lawyer ni anaso ode kakra na me say ochen you can say Captain So and Major Boachija ya putting it together me ba sisi ya me ba nkomo ne be de enko be bia.
If I cry na menyisika, edia ye mefui.
Ehifa pa na menya bosia, edia tre medjuma yimu.
Kai cry mabre, me bosia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yema mwakwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hye ya hodo bi te se dwadifo abosia, ekuokuo bosia, susu account. Ene da so wo savings account. Me bada chain savings account. Ene de keka ho. Suhum Rural Bank was 034229186. Na won so wetumi aka se.
Suhum Rural Bank. Ama ene mayeka una.
Suhum Rural Bank. Enti me pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah. Always drink fresh, natural, mix, mineral, water.
Still got it. Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Welcome to AutoCheck Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to so many hour crash.
Sure.
Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check.
Visit AutoChecks at Koforidua Aquadrum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. Auto checks. Check.
Auto checks. Your safety, our priority. Check. Auto checks.
But I saw that so I share Abranaa So on TVXYZ. Medina and Sanya. Still, I remain the Bombardier Field Marshal Squadron Leader Ranger Buffalo Wayne Royal. General Kabaka Bumfa this year, and Miakosu Abenawaba, Okatechi Afrifa Mensa, Amia Santiago Yokohine. Shego Vera of Ghana Media, an activist. Maybe between medical catchers and journalist. Be an activist. And I mean, a young pennyfua, Wamo, a new day. Now, Wamo Bay, a woman. Na eja wo mu defense the country animo no e ba atwa nkomo de onu so bie adwene ni mo se adwene no anya adwuma body no ebre onu so e wo fia ha David Kakase enso save the nation onu so person oboa emi save wo man no lawyer Oliver Baka lawyer ni mapa lawyer kwaba bibia de dey
o den say you work here
lawyer Oliver Baka campaign ma fix the country. Now, fix the country, you call a takrade 21st of next month. Takrade, I say, second day takrade, obey. Aram, Akwaba. Bibi Abokode.
Boko.
Fix the country, Nico Yedi.
Yeah.
Na sikana ekoje ene wanya hye
sikana me nyanhu sikana ye nkura invoice na invoice wo hobson ado ye ho de zabeda kiska
wana ma bribe otwere invoice
ya kwaji bribe na invoice wo hobson ado ye na yi ernest wo su empower de zabeda kiska no
David Agwaba
enia
o kwa koso mo kwaji scan biara
because
everyone many hopes say kasano hopes say me na man ko bi dia fair enough na nkofo bi ko bi leaders ne mi no mo ko so mbaji na me say na say hopes wo ka say captain pen na ko bi that means me ko wo ko kwaji bia na takura de no
me mpo
jo mama ma 1.2 ni
na bi say won mama evidence won mo wo ko no
sir
then I see be fair na me so mama evidence
okay, so very quick while I am also na yafa start we are calling for a change of the constitution. Uncle for say why will we call for a change of the constitution instead of saying review? Why the change of constitution for this country?
First of all, na ya na from lawyer na ya mbufu kakra. Lawyer na ya na atrofo mpacho. Oliver, me pe lawyer say bia me law no me jai. Is there me pe Ghana Journalists Association. Na ho na me won question. Na ya na the conversation around constitution na bad dey bia na almost aka no ade na mo pe review and na say mo pe na amendment one by one. Na say there mo pe no new constitution. Na ya na mo kasa na they know the truth and some person make no kre. Constitution Review Commission report now cry, I was one of the members of the Constitution Review Commission.
Okay.
Now recommendations say woman 427.
Okay.
Recommendations. NDC for a way no issue white paper. I reject accept only 47% of the whole recommendations.
Okay.
Now recommendations back home reject no year. Also take no binding national development plan no. Reject no.
Reject.
And so a lot of almost all the constitutional changes now recommend because constitution review recommendations no share your constitutional changes and your legislative law and your administrative changes so they categorizing into ufa constitutional recommendations about 70% no you rejected no.
Okay.
Into it's not say nyama na wo no nya papa and you can say we don't want the review process again but you nim say you start review ni biomo you nim say na be end because constitutional provision now the best set up review no and not just work now we 1,000-page document no eba advice keke ema omampenyi
opa no offer
nti yeah say if you go back to that process no enko bebia so yeah first one na mfa na obise sako hobioma, why is the person pushing you back there? The air can say every constitution are two things: our content and our process. Content no here and a process no so here. Now content no, a lot of the things now work no, a lot of them are good. And the content problem, the content problem. Let me find content.
Say what about trim na woka? Me wa a white paper. President, the then president, John Evans Atamels, a tour, a constitutional review report. So now you call a page 4. Now, if I call page 5, process of development. Also, the government does not accept the CRC's recommendation for the constitution to prescribe grassroots participation in a wide range stakeholder consultation in the national development planning process. Since these are already provided for in the National Development Planning Systems Act 1994 and Act 480 and the Local Government Act 1993 Act 462. Eti Omar rejected, they do not accept it.
Yeah.
I know your Professor Mills abai and edesa and two.
And the process no here, and I dare miss process no here and yet for two reasons. We hear over 200 constitutional recommendations 247 no kwano. What they happen they say we process no the new committee be see and it determines say all the changes to the constitution say by yeah this is gonna vote 247 times and say it how is that practical? Say we go voting booth near team so 247 one be so already no they wanted to use that as a way and say the they can say okay recommendations na ya gather no when we have prepared it no if you go through that process, it goes straight to the people. My people don't vote direct. And you can only achieve that through a new constitutional document. Now, here can I say, and you said the 1992 constitution will reject everything. Of course, there are things which are there already. But if you go through a review process, now no matter how good it is, it will again go and first, they say, the Parliament, the Council of State, no more year. It won't. But what we are saying is that if it goes from the Constituent Assembly, drafting straight to the people, now people need vote also. That is the only process I bet me all the things that happen to come to pass. But they know this. They are not the new consumption, add a new constitution, won't go a review because they know that the review process does not allow you to do the amopesa moyeno. Secondly, over review near first one. The only thing that this government MMDC elections. Now, no, almost a son. Almost decided, say, you say, when we went around the country, Ghana for politics, MPP and this in your bread. But district level, they are technocrats, a development assembly. They should be the only people planning it. Almost decided, say, this government decided, say, Yeni Obia on the basis of MPP NDC throughout the country.
Okay.
And I can afford to do an answer. Everybody criticized that process. You know. Oman Benin said, "Your pen and send a pen and the and they said, that is the process that will happen again if we try a review conversation again. Because this processes no allow for the effect capture. Decided now one penny and just own but if you go to say adopt constitution way in 28th April 1992 no almost for a document no about 2 years and I Ghana for vote here. When a lot of Ghanaians accepted it, no, that was it. So we want a process, every politicians and give it to the people for them to decide. That is the only way our reforms in the panel. So that's why.
But people have raised questions. Say, 1 million votes. I say, yeah, Ghana. By the way, let me remind you, sir. So to me call vote.fixthecountry.com now. Echo vote for a year no. You vote no, a vote of no confidence in the constitution. But Ghana for say the constitution does not prescribe say that is the way forward for changing of this constitution. So it's an exercise in futility. The kind of science I didn't know as
yeah.
Why the 1 million votes?
So first of all, I think for a constitution here one and yet only legal document, a political document. Now I think for Kai say over MPs or more Kromano, I'm 247.
Right.
Okay, all the appointments are president in Yerinano and brought 7,000.
Right.
Jomoka in Aboma 8,000. Now say 1 million Ghanaians, I catch 8,000 people say, I say document necessary. One nakayeti no. So first of all, it's about engaging the process. Now, President Akufo-Addo clip now, boy, you know, or say he hasn't gotten the sense that a lot of Ghanaians want this thing. And it's a 1 million Ghanaians catch those in leadership say the opinion. If they reject it, and first of all, I say, do we have a democracy? That's the first question. So after 1 million people have voted. Now, here 1 million, 3.6 million people voted for this document in this country. Now, when we continue this process, now we get more than 3.6 million people, mean that more people are rejecting the document than those who even brought it in place. Then what does that tell you about our democracy? So that process is no here. The second thing is yesterday a new constitution. Say, what can new constitution treason? Why? Constitution the only way you shouldn't change this constitution is violently. And that if you do non-violently and lawful means, you can change the document.
That's a one for two and a two good year. That's our family. Maybe boko dia. Obet me as a constitution. No, but one creating impression say constitution is unchanged.
Now, can you make you know? You call August 4 demonstration. We see first 1, 2, 3 republics. No, soldier for you go no. And so yen for 2 and go for republic because I knew what the document was telling you. Say, and you violence now the best change document. You know.
I have found what constitution in the chair say, and your violence near the changing name of me the emra unnecessary. I
say article 3. Any person who by himself or in concert with others or together by any violent or any unlawful means.
Unlawful.
Yes.
By any unlawful means. That means one. So when you sue violence,
and when you sue
unlawful means, the ultimate is a constitution.
So the first thing you be saying is okay. So no violence. What is the lawful means to change the constitution? What do you say?
Right.
So this is a conversation we want people to have. In the first of all, you violence nephew. They say there's no violent processes going on. Now, when you go to every other country, the constitution provides way for the people themselves to initiate constitutional amendment processes. A couple of days ago, last week, Kenyan Supreme Court, President initiated a process. So best is a constitution. And the constitution review Supreme Court said there be. It is the people to whom the power belongs to. Or no, someone initiated the process. Yeah, constitution you create or military era no. It doesn't create a room for the people no constitution to change it. And so Article 1 now say the sovereignty of Ghana resides in the people, for whose welfare this document has been created.
Meanwhile, it doesn't give them the right to say me person Sana and Amesana.
And then so our process of saying say you pay 1 million vote no is to first of all show everybody in this country say and yen kwan yet why ye kasa and say okay the na can say constitution say yen hu bibi. But that a lot more Ghanaians want this process. So that process no here. Now making lawful means no oko article 297 our constitution one you be implied powers clause.
And no bro for us just say
298. I say if there's anything constitution and provided and define here, Parliament will to me to be able to make that change. So it means article chapter 25. Or chapter 25, no, it only talks about amendment. One map processes laid down for the change of a new document. First of all, my choice article 3 and say non-violent and lawful. So when you don't have violent now, or say lawful means no way, then you go to article 298. Or say if I haven't stated how to go about it, Parliament has the power to do it. And so the can say all it takes for Parliament to say is that we are passing a law which creates a constituent assembly. And when that process is done, it must go to the polls for 60% of people to come to the polls and 70% to adopt the document. Referendum. Then you have a new document. Yeah, no, 1 million extra. You say you have a constitution. You say you have a constitution. If you but I want to show that 8,000 people no more government. They say 1 million people have called for a new document. That's all we are doing as citizens of this country. And you'll be nature and any party being a party and Ghana ye. I said no, change the document then that's what we're asking for.
Okay, lawyer Oliver Bakameda say, Mamen ko Avram Ben Moshe no and the common sense family. Avram, ko takrade on the 21st. Common sense family, you say you are integral part of a fix the country demonstration. So far, Diana, you think the takrade people should be expecting whilst we are coming there on 21st?
Yo, whether ashafone social media for us say eja omo ye ba bia omutie yen na me nua teacher Kojo so beda na sepa na wa ma me raho won se ba ma ye do kakra de ka nyina ne se ekuduru takra de na obi amba kra yen kwa be nante afa kurom won say ye de adwen bi hye ye tirim first one ye no akra ne say obi amba po a ye leaders no ye be so ye nsem na ye show the Ghanaian people say sa ansesanda e be sesa wo chena aha nti takra de for de ka kire mo ne say na me ne takra de guy bi kasa no ka say chale opa bebi a ho kire wo pa west side ho chama boys ne go get to and na sebe abrabo mo ankasa o mo dreaming as kids and afi o mo facing in life and am bad leadership inti teta crowd for say o mo mbra massive Kwame Nkrumah woda so yen fenhye Ghana ni munyam yen fenhye Kwame Nkrumah ni munyam yen fenhye Echirima ni munyam de ye nyina no me ka kire obi say oketechi white never ya bodwesem no na na do mu free ho the next generation of nkokora ye de esi ha no so aha anti ko bia me repeat me pese asem bi to na adutrim o man pay na adutrim as a president and a Christian so ye Christo no je Bible dia oketechi Bible ne say wenyia no 70 to 80 wow aha anti o man pay na do 77 na oje Bible dia aka ni 3 years we biase o nti me okay, teacher, me and Srio, a Yenibrism, I can 3 years. It's a dinner all year within these 3 years. Now we're free what? Ya Bonidini Akaino. Memo Biati, I say, Obian Tom and paying another. Ye hating another for what? Bonnie why? Shebran another Abranaa So could be a cananza. And do not cry Ghana for Cramable. And tell baby, a Ghana for Casadebi. Said your papa near Brea or person or Betsna Comesi. Oh, be Pamo, Mino. To the Biamekase. Ghanaians didn't vote for MPP. They voted for Nana Danko Kufuado because he believe you when him. What him say to baby Abranaa Kasi say Nana do no stage kumi prekono and you're not one. Which is a painful truth. We should near day na ho keka even constitution here can once some so mkochia to me. Nana do akebi. Okay, and Nadia also said until okay say say oba obi na trust script na man no bekan na enyo no na ekasa no. So ade hwe open mame obuku no mo radio bi Ghana fo nyina me de say me wo ekurasefo level say Oliver Akasa na speak me ekurasefo no mo so boss na me muntie Ghana constitution no ene ade afia we ana empanyufo tena say no problems bi wa ha yen hu bibi na yen solve ana mu yi ska solve yes solve
$6 million. $6 million. 6.8 million US dollars.
6.8.
Omu written document say. Mako 83,161.
Yes, solve problems in.
Omu ko US, UK, Germany, Amsterdam. Omu ko Benin, omu ko Porto Novo, omu ko Bebia except Cote d'Ivoire that time. Now watara mo konto ko to manko. And omu Ghana for more than 7 million agene. Including Nanado, including Kufuor, including a former Chief Justice Crab, Theodore Wood, HSM Penny, Bamford Ado, Professor Mills, John Mahama, Omoji will be agreeing, and Omode form is idea.
Table for me a crash for Casamuna made the Chramno, Ghana Constitution and the Fiawe, when the Boomino. And I'm paying for trans and no. I'm saying problems be waha, young solve, and I'm a one. And the year, also match out to know. Any year is over $6 million US dollars. Any other solve problems in Adia Fiawe, no problems resolution in you. Bebacha utie, Adia Fiawe, yes, solve problems here. You could not Humakaraka, we have Pacha Ghana, your problem, I had the Katwa. Into the solutions to the Ghanaian problem is this. Wait, any. The Maya Huma Toye, now when you're found, now you gold, your oil, your timber. Fertile land here, what a Japanese Ghana one, a beer so. Our man paying another catch the Ghana for said. Media Sabe, menya corrupt, na media me buy yet is castle, me babe 2 Ghana Japadiano, na matusikane gumo solution in our heart. And Nunti, and a sorry no. And you nanado, not your man paying another tiasi and say. First, no, na social media ni ho, also tiasi ni. Na a radio station Fiebia. Politicians and they control into the media will feed you with what the politician want you to know. Tiati what was so tally radio na de be kan now see koli. Tia catch your radio so say ya kwan e we kure bi ase a. Sanka ye radio so and na teacher Kojo tia and work school dan yankoda bi timu a wo be ka say wo boa. And the social media and television ti ye ka no na ye yi video di a kyerɛw. E any ye be near say no, I was here fix it. Ye can't say and fix no. And you want man paying anado. And you want to me show sir. Any of the pressure goes a fix it. To the other say, accept it say, oh, no man beto a perfect system. Me by now they broken dada. May try some fix it. Into mukura mumwami. Na ye fix it. Mwako create fixing the country movement say move kantai. Even omudin fixing the country you catch say omo accept it the diaban. Obi say fix it and now they fix na ba meaning the all catch say fix it no only na again e before be na wo the concept we yen say we invited the leaders na di emebu nenim no yen ye ko ghetto so Charles says I call ghetto ho biom. Oh, me do go for another ghetto. Me do call Achimota. Ye dru aye base. We betu dru ghetto bi won. Ye be call California Achimota. Owura be fi kra say sa da na so de duane hwe na wudi. Owura ba ko. Enyo. Enye te de bia me ka say amemu ne di bu nipa ewo kromu ha no. Sebi mpreduasa. Sebi mu animu a odi bu mua ewo UK we be ko jail. Enyo. Man paying another call Germany. They be king now say into a seafood plane mu car kwan on nam so into one ferry ana. Now we kaka kwan asem. Aba krowe mu ye car kwan nyina including the dawo wani mu amfutu ayesoma na 67,326. It would be running up 67,500 per world standard. Oh yeah, a kilometer of asphalt road. Yes, as a pete phone no mu no. A kilometer of asphalt road. 1.5 million Ghana cedi na cost, okay, which is about $400,000 okay. Ghana coin is 67,500. What multiply by yes $400,000 so you here 35 billion US and a dia. Now ya fixi ya Ghana ina. Ya musi ya say your gold, your oil, your diamond, your bauxite, and worth senya. Eti company for ni nyansa obi si wo ba beto gold akache say sa wo paper na wa print say friend US dollars no me pe fa ba ye makwan ma me we ya kwan this kilometer of road remember this amount of gold why dem dey try mo negotiate this about trade no omo pe go motom no ma chedi it won budget papers ya print so once I don't know me kire why money was invented no say e akronfo na invented money because it's na barter system aka wo gold o ba also natural resource be na wo e na de ba be exchange ti sat no be nsisi obi wo de say salt kra na de ba wo de be gold wa e be hwe equivalent na de ko and Broni tell say no ma mean create legal tender bi paper bi na me na mesa print paper no ono America no to no o twa ne currency ono o twa ne sika enti me ka kire Ghana fo mpanyimfo wo ko bobo se wo US ya obi se o ska wo pra no afro mpa chonkrofo na ba o ti na ska mo ko ji na eni no omo aba mo ntwe ska ne ma wo nti fa ne se me ne wo to chacha ena me wo gold show bottom ena me wo printing machine ye di twe ska wo me nchen ena me se e ska ne ye de to na mo wo hie ska me na me twe ska no nti fa gold bra na je paper ne to chacha no your gold will finish and I'll still be printing currency and nobody's thinking ena black man bibini and value natural resource name or value sa paper na Bruni na printing no. Now we say politicians so a system na slave masters ni jato ho no. Now this year Mako David so no. And one no so aba gina so nti a new form of slavery. Slavery ne say obi also mo aduane di. Ono amo aduane ni o. O try say wo survive so o say no o ma kwan na wundidi. Patro hwe aho kire nti yenuanom university graduates na adane okada drivers. Any taxi drivers. Afe yanamwa hwe atiti a police for taxi drivers any okada. No okada for them mobo. We be frame ya chi okada ba 20 something. And what was Abraham? Hustler man na me ye wada na me nya 5,000. Na po okada na me didi. A police for tata ya. What him say me can sudua. Accra Regional Police Commander. They are aware of the Uyo Kroma with Okada people. Oshada timi sete operation Okada arrest. Tienye. Ni achi okada for akogu the different police unit no okwa wamo say wamo de machine be free regional one be he say documents no ni a frustrate wa 3 days ya frustrate wa say wangasa wutimi nya hwe say nka okotua yeah I know of that it is happening watch me boys ni bebre wamo frame meanwhile omukura new document kura or say how document ni oh okay yate wo de kwa verify say
But what 3 days, 4 days, 5 days next war, 81
ya boys
regional police commander.
Boys this come boys na frustrated. Okay. One said prostitution any crime rate cost wo man pe. Now say unemployment any ahoche this ade ne ba. We because Avram say see no kwan ye be fa so ye be didi nso a. Mo pese ye be didi dia. E dey chale ye be say o man no. Enti omo na yase say
baby am do call ye na say onya be ko ngeto no. Brother, I'm going to show you. Do you remember? Me anka se me so nsa 1 AM do akọ. Woni me two all boys won okuma. Boys wo two okuma.
Okay, anya wo na beka. Say police for any soldier for we survey bi. Two wo citizens in seven chen de omomu kura no. Omo anka se nu asem. Etu na ekuta citizens no e wo get to no e chen de mumu kura ti muntutu ne me ye ne ekwa ne ya send boys na kase munya abotre na the only way I betumi aso man Ghana na say e be start with peaceful demonstration ne ya ni mpanyimfo akasa e na ya start no onima de a Ghana ni bi a otia brochire e betro e wo social media say 22 days after your demonstration has Ghana been fixed say sebi impredu yasa sebi o say wo modam kakra ye demonstration 22 days I was say change your mind no ye ade positive ye ade a utu say affect leadership obo say no embebu no sole no anka wo utia buruchire enjoy better system wo better yechi na efutuo bi amode amaye no omumom na esoliti an tibika say you can never fight for the black man with two hands. You will fight with one hand and use the other hand to stop the fools who will be disturbing you because
David ya Abranaa So come on TVXY and me need wakatachi every fabes and me need fix the country conveners ana eshia ye dim komo David save the Ghana you save Ghana ana odenu David akwaba
yeah
so far save Ghana for mo so mo joining fix the country Takrade what should they be expected
the can say bedding can echia ahwefo na ona owo social media na won so wo tie oman na ye wo edumbre a o twade obia en sorry Ghana say tum esesau anase abrofo tumi ba Ghana eba Ghana because of our resources what show say the world cannot come to Ghana for loan. But essence adrena sebe yentum endwi enhu enkweti no anything Ghana edu baby edu yenhwe opportunities e with Takrade boys was sorry nyoma 1 year wait so be and wo be this is why we are asking say we 21st September se ye Takrade ni ye tadi ni nkoten dia ye besre se obian fa no dem demonstration mo because Ghana no ye papa Adudankwa Akufo-Addo a chen se oman ni ye ohia man wo ye ne den na wonua ne den na ambe ma ye bre oman ni mu no ye hwe COVID-19 test wo ye we wo friend them Kodoka International Airport obia we $150 and what you be bia nipa efra Kodoka International Airport a day 9,000 multiply national sky in a day e Ghana e Kodoka International Airport ngotin 1.35 million US dollars and ye raise e Kodoka International Airport e COVID-19 dimu then it is so ma we ntumi ye SARS can efa wo ko Australia wo didi road to and wo di o akwan but Ghana road to ye di o Ghana ni efa
didi
everywhere we offend 50 meters road there baby package road but other nations they don't do it that way. Israel 80% desert 95% of the ban would Israel for one side would dia Ghana you were fertile land more than Israel ya bobosia ya kwedi ban sre ya kwedi ban ache wo what desert so na ye kan mbi mutiti radio so attitude TV so attitude social media e ka che say there's nothing to be fixed in this country
oka aduane ayedua the whole Africa in fact the whole of the world we are seeing nyina ye ka say asase ayedua so aduane a eyeyi which money friend arable lands the whole world continent na your friend Africa no enko was 66%. Tienie. Say ye che eye baby aduane mu 100. African enko was 66%. Meanwhile, African country, African continent, no. Even it should be a country, not continent. African continent, you cry every year food to the tune of more than $10 billion onto this continent. Every year. Imagine what $10 billion will do in an economy. Meanwhile, you think you dear export become more. And I'm saying what Tibon cost 64 heads of state who have formed a bunch of old men's club called AU.
Now, the AM Yawa Takra, the friend the Western region. All you like to Ghana. Contract was signed. Ghana chefa a woman 70%. 55% in painful or man what did walk to come. Shall the attack the Western region show here echo so.
What's the Ghana chefa I say?
Tap away Ghana documents and mensa kind.
Ghana will move 10%.
Ghana percentage 70%. At the end of the day, one my Ghana on my nina, on my money na, one my 50%. It may be say 70% out of 15%, 55%. One more to come now. Now it's your mom now say we oil city. And the day I work say the people just say who dia so around them. That's why we think that this country is peaceful. What the year we Major Mahama, how they lead Major Mahama, and you trying to tell us say these people are peaceful. Say they be I can say the leaders we don't hate them. Adoye mena adoye kaso catch them say Oma njuma oma egbe njuma nti men kanche bebu no nko pe njuma na me bisa se papa ejuma na musimu egbe no ebi wan chem na me fa boys no ko because they be our frame was sending message wo pe njuma ye se me njuma ni bi we ntuma ngasa no broken. See, we have come to a time say Ghana ni bia ehun say oman no ye yon hiama yampa
Omani de yenye hiamai, but the yemre ninti. Ma memra lawyer Oliver Baka so na yenhwe fix the country yedika ka kire mo se sika de yenkoje bi NDC bia ho. So 1.2 million na motete na yentro propaganda. It is a way to separate the leadership from the masses. Lawyer, so far your financial statement said that machine I said that your 1.2 million Ghana cedis.
Well, I mean, at last count, no, na is it can I 200 Ghana cedis. Okay, you call demonstration, you call press conference, no, and I went to meet TV reporter. Everybody said na. Solier. But when I poor people revolution, any says can I and I'm a political party there and I'm a Jesus can go. Now one of the things I decided is credibility here. Into no Ghana for now till this point, I'm gonna move so you move baby do no. One neighbor continue higher than I trust you. Into the start you know, you say it's a 2 CD, 1 CD and patch up. Fascinating. Mobile money ni be resist ka last demonstration here no almost 23,000 Ghana cedis ni spend here nyina fi Ghana for uncle for sending here even on the day and a panel of the demonstration impo no na obi send me 10 cedi from osi owa undi mimma but opeso 10 cedi e share na me no e na nkofo no I person will measure the kind of support Ghana for face the country now. Yeah, I'm saying 15,000 for number show in Accra and Kwa. It's all those people now. Or see mini big crano, but in my say mini big crano in my way. Now me from the beginning no obi can say me ma. You know me dream hook Accra. Yes, start here near say billboards. Near say billboards no. In go for my 50-50 CD billboards no. They with me see. You know be say ye wa ye support mo. So me national service ni. 50 CD by him, to make 1 CD. I want to start to say 50 CD and Phantom chain. 2 CD because you know I am not free by a honka crack.
Same brand about any niska.
Go for
niska. Wow. A young man, a masteramo. Mo 1 CD noir, modern mama politicians. Say now on another MPP 2016. Kaya you for me 1 CD boa mo. Yes, Ramo, I am mommy and Subi. Now you find your human mammo. So in case you be person or support a year, fix the country with a year. Coins 1 seed 50 pesos. Yes, Ramwa. Machine no here oil. We need the people to move us. And anybody is going to be out. I'm telling you honestly. Yanji sika obi aho. Obubu me see yanji one city grand for obi aho. In case obi person support here, what can the person do?
So mobile money in here is this Vodafone, so Voda Cash 054 921 4976. Mrs. Subium 054 921 4976. 054 921 4976. And you have Vodafone Cash. We better sending a BBR and found now. Answer my second number no. We sending one CD poor. Okoye website obi ID wo ho. We refer Kojo menu na atro Kojo M. So that chesem to bingo di we change hwe. But wa okon less no so okon Kojo M no 2 CD da ho a won sampa. These people are accounting to you. Nti no ye nji usika bi na wo de usika bi man na ayera. Person who say who contribute no send e spending ni the edi ye ni nyina akọ den for face the country. About MTN mobile money so a 0555 873339. This is Subio 0555 873339. MTN Momo. And
Abuchi for person mo bua o so nyere.
Abuchi for person mo bua and any of our social media, say Facebook, say Instagram, say Twitter. GH Face the Country. Oko first na bohono. Ube hun PayPal. Ube hun GoFundMe. Out me Sunday. Over your Cash App and so GH Face the Country. Or Cash Apps out me design and so. Ni na so ebe boy.
We wana obi afro na katachi minya kabeshia na yes, I'm a politician. And two politicians, Corona, Amazon sponsor. Yes, sir, Momo account, politician will send you back. Yamma Michiano Ninkobia, send a number, Abertoma and Mayajuma. He knew your Sunday, yet the Abertom Quadia and Boom. But you see, I never say whether you're Musico. Yeah, no. Yeah, your 2 years was a Juma with Yan and Yanichana. We are not many Oliver Castle for so now. Just I wrote some cry up. Senior, what are you? Yeah, I can't crown you crying. And your bosom, you catch your cry, the Bible sponsor. They come in Paparaka. Yes, sorry, no, Aram.
Yeah.
Fabrante.
Talk about it for now. Yeah, show me.
Western regional.
Western, okay, Western.
I talk about them. Western. You bought the Asankregua, Savigaboso. Ekofa awa so ekwa kwesi eye benso top oil palm plantation bob oil palm plantation edi wo mu besi eye takra de secondi ene important mu nyina o.
Wow.
In fact ke kosufo no kura betimi ababi a wo mu nyina amra twifo prasofo nyina amra o mo da biche wanya takra de nko o what they the food basket of this country, the western side of this country, the food basket. But ko here o mutim ko he o makwan
ya bra hosem
nti o mu nyina na eba
ti abusha form say ya yete nyina ye di mwanim no ye nyina ye dwuma ene ye nkwa ene ya dofo ye taking risk ene ye de ye say dwuma ko teacher ko dwa betre ka teacher fo asemi wadane number 1 enemy ti sesi and akoye ne say obi bi obe say o ka no kura bia no domo say they start attacking things that you love, things that give you happiness. Obi say me Abraham say unu say me be a pub eno mugu pub no
e say o ma sha say ka me barber shop no me di blade ba ko yi nipa miensa na menim de obetena ho a o kan say blade we da ho we yaba they yaba they just want to destroy my business, but me I can tell you me see you don't know me
sa no mo ye o me no mo de tanishe we image na sa na tie o say me say what Abranaa me wo religious religion side na and I catch me CSF on religion me nyai me ba ho religion e another serious problem the mechanic said you be soon be asom but me ma religion in deprive you happiness on this earth me catch now say nyankopon ma nipa 70 to 80 years one fam ma wo wi ase we se fe be heaven or the mouse fe be enjoy life. Tell the kind of book of Ecclesiastes. Or say the human nipa man say, or better ewie yase, na we did no one nom, na ne ni agye ne nkwa na nyina. Say the be na honam no, e be enjoy life e we ase nti, e ne pe good hospital. The nipa here ebra ye tiase no we buy more time because you need time till we eat good food for more time. We need good roads for more time. We need good hospital to buy more time. Because yari oba bewu also kokoje more time. Tini ya wa no. Wa ntimi sraw wa wo so hwe na wiase we wumfa nko baabi a no ma me the simple thing to do wumfa wiase nko baabi a anadwi bompae na ka che yankopɔ wiase ene mu niema nyina besa ikumi anadwi na membra heaven ho na ba ko nanti gold so na wo gold na nkasa yankopɔ de bia tested before heaven bi o agana ne bi ense ho Chinese ne beko because heaven ye ko nanti gold ne diamond so no yankopɔ de kakra hye from air say you know the value of it here before you come there. As above, so below. What's on a China need to say Unsua, Obeko heaven. Tibem said, Yankopon, Judgment Day, Oma me Avram, no common sense for Yanya bounces, ever having gate. Heaven, I will be the bear bounces. Ghana, be a secret more. We are politician.
David, I'm rapping, I am Ralaya, so now.
You were beautiful guests, El Kumham. On my Ghana. You were a man, fair. Rwanda would the same mbano or do promote our tourism ministry. But Ghana am ya to din asawo. Cap guests. See, we should value what we have. We should value what we have. Dia, ye pese ye ma Ghana esesa eye nenwa. Adikiti be ada ye na ho. Na sabe nyansa efra ye enitia. Yebesre oman no eyiyi a eyeme no na eyi man Dr. Kwame Nkrumah beye ekwan no ye dan wo boni di oman pani kufo ebeye ekwan no ye ne na eti oman ni mu John Dramani Mahama former president obeye ekwan no ye ne na eti oman ni mu and ahoche a imbebu no osu no onu ye na esu which means obeye na eyi a nkobe eyi Ghana yenso no oman no dem be flag ne dam kom no oman no Ghana fo na ebe ma ayi enye China ni na ebe abeye ma ayi medam ase
laya fam sorry
okay me eya na masam nyina yetia eya de meka ne se won se eya na kofododo na ka party ho asem ese party no na divide yen na pese me so eya na de bia me pese me ka ethnicity so ho asem kakra because e hu hia me na se nra no bi se ne message say ada na de bia na mo ka mo say get to for na ya ka no nye Ghana for ni bia na me yesterday adwuma yesterday kan no I mean social media mo ho no doso first no mo say ne Twitter database for nko na mo ne mo kasa na Twitter database na
afi ya tiesi form eno so yesi yi Ghana
yepese Ghana sesa na se kasa na ede but again religion ethnicity no ho hia me because na ye sorry na ye say ya igbeni akani fantini yini dagbani dagomani nsemuhunu na de bia meka ne say omo ana ye hu omo o circle no na dagomba fuwo hadi kan dagomba na dagomba fuwo kan kran na kran fuwo o say na o kan twi na ni fantini kan fanti me te on me ya igbeni aigbefu ginaginem na bebre so be chia me omo nyina so na de ba ko pe na ha omo kom de won na kom na de won no mbi so omo na o vi aflawo ndi na gama GI ndi na hu hia be se ye di sanya man be to twe nyina ye koma Ghana na se party no sorry a o say ha me stronghold ye ne stronghold nyina ne Ghana fo nyina be kom obi ano ye stronghold baby a wakwan asay no stronghold baby a school dan nya no face the country stronghold nti so wo hwe community na wo se nyama nya wo ho a wo se face the country stronghold na wotim na fa wo jim. Thank you.
Meda say woda so we fix the country conveners lawyer Oliver Baka ene also ompelo ya so Oliver Baka vomo minu ya igbeni but you see said no work ethnicity me TM ya Santini me wo fanti blood esa wo move from Elimina because me papa ya Fantini from Elimina. So originally my name is even a name insa ahini ne ho kro no benzi na me ni akoyen so I'm a Fanti from the other side we ye no free wa me baba igbeni
almost onyo
me nyo hine me plastic chair so ye mani nyina anto said your Oliver Kaye no se bo bia no wa wokodwo mu a ya ka kire ne se ufiri hefa ansa ne amoduane adi Ogoka almost oh your hene you do not do politics. May they end and make us much. Or mashada no more create some confusion in the minds of the people. Sa him for your politics or munchire Ghana or mama him for say or hene dear ope bibiatra cause junum ne honioma bofu. Safu wana him for to a nebo for chenkro for Mr. Munchire baby. Samunti minchire diana him for we are the stakeholders of this country and we will have a say. I'm telling you. Ohwa on my way from Chumen Chukobia Mafotia Kente Obri Abu Amubesi Eye Niko Benaboni the Teda. These are the people who fought for the freedoms of their people more than today politicians who are the next slave masters. And when you make a document and you tell us the people who fought for the freedoms of their people do not have a say in active decision making. What can I say? Active politics. What is active politics? Active politics in here, what decides what this country goes to? John Dumalone and Diabari, who decided the price of fuel, there be. A politician in the decide. You be decided, you be part of active politics. Ne, I am a China. I will be intimate stop here. Meaning, Edward Katechi Kwame a free for Mensa. Mena me ya Santiago na Yokohine. Na me ba any a ya Santiago na Bosomfo. Ba Budro Bosomfo. Oye Asante na Ekomfo. Me ba any a Santiago na Mahine. On Tiasia Nen Tiasia China. Ayodia Beje. Ebesia next week.